All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Well, good morning. It's not noon quite yet. So, I guess it's afternoon on the East Coast there. So close enough. All right. So I am Melanie. I am the astrologer for Jewels of the Moon Deviation group, and it's been a while. So I thought I'd do a special video just for the group, and I'm gonna pull some cards. I thought I'd do numerology because I am an astrologer and a numerologist. And it's been a while. I've break out my cards. Got new hair and it's keeps flying in my face. I don't know how I used to wear my hair like this back years ago, like in the face. So I've been trying to keep it out of my face and then off my lipstick, and I don't know. I'm still getting used to it. It's different. So let's see. So normally, I go through. I can pull by signs or pull by month. I like to pull by if your birthday or if your birth month's like January, February, March. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull by zodiac sign. Now everybody should know their sun, moon, and rising, because you're more than just your sun sign. You are also your moon and your rising. That's the trine. The trine, that's like the foundation of who you are and your whole life experience in this existence, even down to your physical appearance. Like everything is based off of that trine. So say you're a sun in Aries. Okay, so that's your expression. That's your sun. That's where the sun was at when you're born. And then say you have a moon in Taurus, because the moon does transit through the zodiac sign. It transits through a sign every 2.5 days. So, and it moves a degree every 2 hours. So, say you have a moon in Taurus. So you're in, and actually Aries with moon in Taurus is actually pretty good. So your moon is going to be like how you think, which is so crazy because it's your mind. Well, Aries is also the head. And your rising is going to be how you express or how people perceive you. It's also known as your mask, your persona. So your sun is how you express your soul. Your moon is how your mind thinks and your emotions, your feelings, and your rising, or ascendant sign. I like to call it rising sign because it was when the time of your birth when the sun, or there was the zodiac sign that was rising up over the eastern hemisphere. So, because we're always constantly moving like a clock. The Earth moves, Moon moves around the Earth around the Sun. It's just like a one big just wheel of everything, just always moving. So your ascendant. So, also too, you'll also attract. What your ascendant sign is, or the opposite house of it, which is your seventh house, which is other people. So, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It says a lot about your personality. So a lot of people, gets hung up on the whole sun sign, or they wonder why they're so compatible with people they shouldn't be compatible with, or they're incompatible, or they have a draw, or they draw a certain type of people that they shouldn't, according to mundane newspaper type astrology and horoscopes. So if you have, for an example, I'm an Aquarius, okay, so I'm an air sign, non-emotional like water or fire, very communicative, analytical, air signs are, but not as much as Virgo. Virgo's really analytical, in their head, but communicative, always in thought, I live in my head. But I have a moon in Cancer, so having a moon in Cancer, that makes me extra super sensitive. It helps having the Aquarius sun to help with the emotions, so it's not so much I'm not always lost in emotion. I don't wear my emotions on my sleeve, but a lot of people mistake Cancer for being a very emotional sign because it's a water sign, and actually Cancers are not emotional. They are very much in control of their emotions. They pick up on other people's emotions, but usually, don't get me wrong, they can be emotional, but they don't lead with it. They just think of the crab. It's the crab on the beach. And the water's the emotions, and then the land is just stable, grounded. It picks and chooses when it goes in and out of the water. Now, like Pisces, that's the mermaids. That's the two fish. That's always in the water, so it's always deep in emotions. Scorpio. This just came up with my thing. Scorpio's a little bit different. Scorpio's it's a very unique and mysterious water sign. It's emotional, yes. They very much dive deep into the emotions, and it's very much layered and very much fixed in certain ways. But it's a very strong water sign. So it's not your normal. So, but with Cancers, Cancers, they can be emotional, but they're not. So with my air sign, with Aquarius, it knows how to basically go through and understand the emotions on a mental state instead of on an emotional state. So, and then Nicole's messaged me, and she's a triple air. The person's messaged me now on my. I need to turn my messenger thing off. when I go live or when I do recorded videos. She's a triple air. You know, she's got her sun, moon, and rising in Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So that's somebody who's really, really up in their head, somebody who really does think a lot, who's really good with either writing or with their hands, or some other forms of communication. So your sun, moon, and rising is very important. So if you can remember nothing else about your chart, can't remember anything else about astrology, remember your sun, moon, and rising, because it will say a lot about your personality. It'll say a lot about the type of people you attract. It'll say a lot about your physical appearance, your health, like everything. But knowing your chart is very, it's like knowing your social security number and your blood type, basically. And, you know, your whole life is in that chart. You know, have somebody always saying that, you know, they don't believe that the planets dictate your life. No, that's not what astrology is. They don't interpret or dictate, you know, well, they help interpret, but they don't dictate, they don't have influence, they don't control, you know. It's, you know, when they say when it's all written in the stars, it's literally everything's written in the stars, past, present, and future. So I also pulled out my let's see, 6 minutes in. It's been a while since I've, what did I do with the, guess I'll look for it later. Anyway, I am gonna do, oh, I guess it's see, I have the name on the bed. Oh, hey, I'll show you the book. It is the Santa Muerte Tarot. So Lady, it's Lady Death, basically. It's like Mardi Gras, you know. I'll show you one of the cards. Oh, here's a cool one. This is a cool one. So we're coming into Halloween season soon. Just they're really neat. They're really pretty. They're just, you know, like this one's really cool too. This one's neat. They're really colorful, very vibrant, just like Mardi Gras and oh, I flipped over. So I'm gonna do this based off sign, but I really wanted to for Jules, because we were talking cards the other night, and I was showing her my Zodiac Oracle deck, and these are so cool. I need to get another deck. I've used them so much, they're so long. They're great. Oh, check out Mars. Sexy Mars. Nope, face. Even Mercury the Messenger. Pluto. How could Persephone say no to that? Look at that. They're just very pretty, very sexy. The Moon card. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. So I've rambled enough. So if you are, let's see, we're in Virgo season right now. The sun's in Virgo, the moon's in Sagittarius. This weekend we're gonna have a big, huge stellium in Capricorn. We're gonna have Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, the moon, and South Node all in Capricorn. That's a lot of energies. And the stellium is when a planet is in three or more planets are in a house or a sign. So, and a stellium is just a concentrate of energies together. People that have stelliums in their chart, depends on what type of stellium, you know, it's very intense and very different, like, just, not only just the person, but their life, you know, because not everybody has, like, you know, stelliums. Some people have they're just, you know, different aspects, but yes, a stellium is like a type of aspect in a chart. Like, I have a stellium in Virgo. I have my Jupiter, Mars, and Saturn all in Virgo, so that's why I have really bad OCD. And I'm a neat freak. Actually, it's my Mars. It's my Mars squared, or my Mars. Yeah, my Mars squared Pluto, or I'm sorry, Neptune, is why I'm such a neat freak. And my most favorite aspect of my chart would be my Mercury trine Pluto. I call that my bullshit detector. It is a bullshit detector. So we'll start with Aries. We'll start with the head. We'll start with the beginning. We'll start with that first spark of fire. All right, so Aries, and this is gonna be for. Today's Thursday, so I'm gonna do it for the week. Let's see how the weekend's gonna go. And because the moon's gonna be in Capricorn, and we're gonna be coming up on a new moon, or full moon. Yeah. All right. Well, you know, I'll just leave it. Hold on, I'm gonna change out something really quickly, and. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, change the music. And there's a music that I don't have to worry about getting hit with rights because I have permission to play the music. Alright, so Aries. Ooh, water. So, I pull it reverse. We're gonna be dealing with some emotional stuff going on. Let's see what else is going on. Well, 2 cards came out. So nature, teaching and learning. So nature, we have to get grounded down in nature, help with these emotions. And that's going to be, the teaching and learning, it's like the teacher and the student, they do a flow of energy where they teach and learn from each other. And I think there's something with the emotions that you're going to definitely learn from. And whatever people are connected to this, it's going to be very much a learning process as well. And so, yeah, that's really bad. All right, so we got Taurus. Taurus, we got the card Sagittarius. This is about travel, connecting to the higher mind and the higher realms of just life and knowing what you want. Sagittarius, that is the centaur, that is the healer, that is, it is, we call it in astrology, it's God's favorite, but they're spoiled. Sagittarius are spoiled. But, and they're very highly knowledgeable, and they're always on that path of seeking knowledge and that higher wisdom, that self-made guru type, So Taurus, you are, travel. Even if it's short distance travel, but travel and, connect in, and Sagittarius is that 9th house of spirituality. So, there's something spiritual that you are to tap in and know. It could be an insight into your life, maybe some help with that Uranus transit going on right now. Relationship change. So, I'm just gonna leave right there for Taurus. I'm not gonna say any more. I'm just gonna one's word. Alright, Gemini. Yeah, Aries. This is about being action orientated. Very action orientated. And then we've got surrender. So that's what just goes. You just gotta do it. You can't no holding back. Just surrender into it. Just like that Nike commercial. Just do it. Yeah, just be in your fire essence. Just be assertive. Pull across from that opposite, because Gemini sits across from Sagittarius in the astrology, in zodiac, and so pull in some of that Sagittarius fire and get wicked if you have to. Just be in that fire, be in that essence, be in that power, that even the fire, that's creative. Fire signs that in the house is from is linked to creativity and passion and action. So, all right, Cancer. Pluto. Ooh, we got Pluto opposing in the trans right now too, and so we got Pluto. So there's some rebirthing having to do. So going in deep within the soul, transformation, physical activity. So definitely gonna need some physical getting going, moving around. Let's see here. So yes, going deep within the psyche and. Learn some things about the soul for some, and physical activity is going to be good. Physical with the mental activity, because it's, you have to, sometimes some people have to get physical with manifesting instead of just thinking it happens. Sometimes they have to go and do something to kind of push those energies through to manifest. So we got Leo next. Leo, we got Taurus. This is about values. This is about personal values. This is about physical things are material value, but this is also linked to knowing your worth and with money. The numerology. But yes, definitely about value, morals. With those values, like what's important, what's not important when it comes to, say, I'm getting the hair in the mouth thing again. Let's get stuck to my lipstick. And poof, run. Evaluating things, evaluate all of that, evaluating things of mental, physical, spiritual, financial. teaching and learning. A lot of teaching, and yes, something that's definitely needed. And that's what. Also, too, Taurus is also linked to the voice, and also to knowing when to be vocal, when not to be vocal, and knowing when those times are those valuable times. It's going to be all about values and morals and things that are of higher, I guess, a higher quality, and that's everything. That's people, life circumstances, situations, everything. To be very aware of that. All right, after Leo, we've got Virgo, Mercury. Ooh, being communicative. Mercury is about communication and travel, a little bit travel, mostly communication and perseverance. So keep moving forward. And for Virgo, because it is Virgo season, we got the Seven of Swords. So, Seven of Swords is air with Mercury, perseverance. Speaking things that are not only on your mind, but things that just have been a concern of your mind. Also, too, 7 is a number for spirituality. It's a number of that spiritual path, and it's also a number of that seeking that knowledge for the soul and for the self. So, and communication is going to be the way to do it, and being very, very much aware of how you communicate too, because that's awareness. So let's see here. All right. After Virgo, we have Libra. I'm gonna pull another one for Libra. I'm just gonna pull from the middle of the deck. First card I pulled is Sagittarius, and this is about being adventurous. This is learning to be more spontaneous and more free flowing. And then I had pulled water because I'm still pulling another card. So learning to be within those emotions too, being free flowing those emotions. Let's see here. Let's see what the numerology is. Oh, this one fell out. Rebirth. But I'm just gonna go time out. So so needing a rebirthing of self, but you also need to take that time and know those emotions and be free flowing within them. Libra, definitely needing a rebirth and something new, and the timeout. There's nothing wrong with a timeout. You need to take it sometimes, Libra, because sometimes you work too hard. Okay, we got Scorpio. I love me some Scorpios. Taurus. This is about being vocal. Not only just being vocal, but family. This is like definitely my family, and I'm grounding those Scorpio energies in. And oh, look at this. Domestic harmony. So definitely with family, yes. And being vocal with them, being very, very upfront with them, just, and of those who are valuable to you as well, not just family, really like those friends or families too, but yes, domestic harmony. Yep, and grounding it down so it's, not so chaotic in that cold Scorpio water. All right, so we have Sagittarius next. Sagittarius, we got Scorpio. Transformation, sex, desire. Transforming through sex and desire. Sex just keep coming up. And then abundance. So, love you too. Abundance. Oh, transformation is going to bring that abundance in for you. And you're dive deep into those passions and that lust but be careful with that lust, but make sure it's like the right kind of lust. Like if you're lusting for your partner, you're lusting for transformation. All right, we got Capricorn, Gemini. All right, let's see what the numerology is for this one, Capricorn. 2 of them came out. finding others and being around others that are like-minded, that are like you, like your twin, basically, but not just that, but somebody that you can communicate with. Because then we got synchronicity and then timeout. So synchronicity. So yes, finding somebody who you have those synchronicities, like that twinning, that common, where just everything lines up. It's like, oh my God, me too, or oh, like that synchronicity, or where you think or you're thinking of something and somebody says it, but because Gemini is linked to friends, siblings, short distance travel, but this is definitely about was connecting with somebody like that, somebody who is like almost like basically more than like mine, just almost exact. And this timeout is for you to connect with friends, people, and connect. So whatever it is that you're doing, there's somebody there that you need to connect with. All right, then we have Aquarius. Aquarius. What is it with Leo and Scorpio? So Taurus values. Throat chakra, being vocal. And what's what numerology is with the squares? Personal growth. So valuing yourself, valuing the things that you desire, valuing the things that you value. So, all right, we got Pisces next. And I'm pretty sure I didn't miss any. So Pisces. Libra. It's about relationships and balancing them. Being in that balanced relationship, and also to Libra's linked to justice, because that's about being fair, that justice, when you see it like the scales, having that balance with your partnerships, all partnerships, even relation, doesn't matter, friendship, all of it. All right, Pisces. Ooh, you do not want to, well, probably because that card is, astrology card is long, and that's probably why. Intuition. So understand your intuition, understand what you're picking up, especially with your partners and other people that you are connected with. All right, so I'm gonna pull a bonus card from here, and I'm gonna pull it for, hold on here, Virgo. Pull another one for you, Two of Cups. So other people, emotions and feelings, be very aware, stay aware of what you're feeling, going through, and what they are. Be very just stay in awareness of it, and also to be aware of your own, so you know how to react and counteract, and know how to handle situations with other people, especially if it's something emotional. All right, Scorpio. Page of Pentacles. Something with children, just a lot of stuff going on with family or something, So, yeah, those are the younger, those who look up to you. So remember, you get people looking up to you. So pulling in that Taurus energy, that's a Hierophant. So you want that leadership, and let's see here. Gemini. Ooh, Knight of Wands. So careful of those who wants to put your fire out with their fire, or amplify their fire over your fire, because Wands is about fire, and sometimes that Knight of Wands can be just a little, sometimes you just want to take the hose to them. Yeah, so, and I had pull it reverse, but yeah, don't let somebody come in and steal your fire, or illuminate your own fire, what you're doing, because remember, Gemini, you got the Aries card, so you're supposed to be just tearing it up in your fire. So, alright, you guys, have a good day, and so that's for the weekend. Like, so we have that transit going on, and alright, I'll see you guys later.